12 cancer-causing foods that you should not eat. Do you know that the food you eat could be increasing your risk of cancer? Its genetic characteristics or lifestyle choices, as well as the food sources we gobble up, that can add to this deadly disease. In this video, we'll uncover the primary 12 dangerous development causing food sources that you should avoid on the off chance that you hold on to any craving to continue with a superior life. Get ready to be dazed and informed about the astounding food sources that could be harming your prosperity. Could food assortments anytime cause harmful development? Yes, certain food sources have been associated with an extended bet of harmful development. While inherited characteristics and lifestyle choices can similarly expect a section in the improvement of dangerous development, the food sources we eat can add to this disorder too. A couple of food sources contain disastrous engineered substances or combinations that have been associated with dangerous development, while others can raise, bothering, or add to the progression of threatening development in substitute ways. It's basic to realize about these dangerous development-causing food sources and to make sound dietary choices to diminish your bet of cultivating this stunning sickness. 1. Taking care of meats. Dealt with meats like bacon, Wieners, Franks, and store meats have been associated with an extended bet of a couple of sorts of dangerous development, including colorectal, stomach, and pancreatic illness. These meats contain terrible engineered materials like nitrates and nitrites, which can approach sickness-causing compounds when consumed. Besides, they are commonly high in sodium and submerged fat, which can moreover add to sickness improvement. It's ideal to confine your confirmation of taken care of meats or avoid them for the most part together and pick better protein sources like lean meats, fish, and plant-based decisions. 2. Singed food sources. Singed food assortments like French fries, burned chicken, and donuts have been associated with an extended bet of a couple of kinds of dangerous development. When food assortments are seared at high temperatures, risky combinations like acrylamide can approach. Acrylamide has been associated with an extended bet of a couple of sorts of sickness, recollecting ovarian, kidney, and pancreatic harmful development. For expansion, seared food assortments are commonly high in unwanted fats and calories, which can add to weight and other clinical issues that increase the bet of illness. To lessen your bet of infection, it's ideal to limit your use of singed food sources and pick better cooking systems like baking, grilling, or sautéing. 3. Sugar. An eating routine high in sugar has been associated with a couple of kinds of sickness, including chest, ovarian, and colorectal illness. Sugar can, in like manner, advance bothering in the body, which can add to the improvement of infection. When we finish an overabundance of sugar, our bodies release more insulin, which can strengthen the improvement of harmful development cells. It's essential to know about your sugar confirmation and endeavor to limit your usage of sweet food assortments and refreshments like soda pop, treats, and warmed items. Rather, pick whole food assortments like verdant food varieties, whole grains, which contain standard sugars and give critical enhancements and fiber that can help with decreasing the bet of threatening development. 4. Alcohol. Drinking alcohol has been associated with an extended bet of a couple of kinds of dangerous development, including chest, liver, and colorectal infection. When we finish alcohol, our bodies separate it into a risky substance called acetaldehyde, which can hurt DNA and addition the bet of threatening development improvement. In like manner, alcohol can moreover add to the advancement of free fanatics, which can hurt cells and augmentation the bet of harmful development. To lessen your bet of sickness, it's ideal to limit your alcohol usage or avoid it altogether. The American Illness Society recommends that women have something like 1 refreshment every day and men have something like 2 drinks every day. 5. Counterfeit sugars. Fake sugars like aspartame, saccharin, and sucralose have been the topic of conversation concerning their normal associations with illness. While studies have not found persuading proof that fake sugars cause dangerous development in individuals, a couple of assessments in rodents have suggested a potential association. Besides, fake sugars can add to other clinical issues like diabetes and strength, which are furthermore risk factors for sickness. If you are looking for a sugar elective, consider using customary sugars like honey, maple syrup, Asian. At any rate, it's basic to consume sugars with some limitation and know about your general sugar utilization. 6. Soda pop and other sweet refreshments, like games refreshments and juice drinks, have been associated with an extended bet of a couple of kinds of illness, including chest, colorectal, and pancreatic threatening development. These drinks are high in sugar and calories, which can add to weight and other clinical issues that increase the bet of sickness. What's all the more, soda frequently contains damaging engineered materials like caramel tone and methylamidazole for May, which have been associated with sickness improvement. To decrease your bet of dangerous development, it's ideal to confine your use of sweet drinks and pick better decisions like water, unsweetened tea, or low-fat milk. 7. Hydrogenated oils. Hydrogenated oils, in any case called trans fats, have been associated with an extended bet of a couple of sorts of sickness, including chests and colorectal threatening development. These oils are regularly found in dealt with food sources like arranged stock, seared food assortments, and snacks. Hydrogenation is a cycle that changes liquid oils into solids, making them all the more consistent and growing their period of time of ease of use. At any rate, during the hydrogenation cycle, harmful trans fats are shaped. These trans fats can construct LDL horrible cholesterol levels and advanced disturbance, the two of which can add to illness improvement. To reduce your bet of dangerous development, it's ideal to avoid food sources that contain hydrogenated oils and pick better decisions, like food sources made with sound fats, like olive oil, avocado, and nuts. 8. White flour. Food sources made with white flour, for instance white bread and pasta, have been associated with an extended bet of a couple of kinds of sickness, including colorectal threatening development. This is because white flour is vivaciously taken care of and denied of its enhancements and fiber, which can add to disturbance and other clinical issues that increase the bet of dangerous development. What's more, white flour is habitually added to took care of food sources like wafers, treats, and cakes, which can furthermore fabricate the bet of illness. To reduce your bet of harmful development, it's ideal to pick whole grain choices like whole wheat bread and pasta, which are rich in enhancements and fiber that can help with diminishing irritation and advance extraordinary prosperity. 9. Red meat. Red meat, including cheeseburger, pork, and sheep, have been associated with an extended bet of a couple of kinds of dangerous development, including colorectal, pancreatic, and prostate infection. This is in light of the fact that red meat contains a raised level of submerged fat, which can add to bothering and increase the bet of illness improvement. Besides, red meat furthermore contains heme iron, which can hurt the covering of the colon and augmentation the bet of colorectal harmful development. To lessen your bet of sickness, it's ideal to limit your use of red meat and pick more smoothed-out protein sources like fish, chicken, or plant-based proteins like beans and vegetables. If you truly gobble up red meat, it's essential to pick lean cuts and cook them using sound methodologies like grilling or singing, and avoid took care of meats like bacon and weiner, which have been associated with an extended bet of illness. 10. Canned food assortments. Canned food sources, particularly those that are acidic, have been associated with an extended bet of dangerous development. This is because the covering of most canned food assortments contains bisphenolate BPA, a manufactured that can channel into the food and upset synthetic capacity, potentially provoking the improvement of illness. Canned food sources that are particularly high in sharpness, for instance, tomatoes and citrus regular items, can fabricate the bet of BPA depleting into the food. Besides, canned food assortments may similarly contain added substances and added substances that can add to sickness improvement. To diminish your bet of illness, it's ideal to pick new or frozen verdant food sources over canned decisions. If you really pick canned food sources, look for sans BPA decisions or those that are canned in glass compartments. 11. Dairy things. Dairy things, for instance, milk, cheddar, and yogurt, have been associated with an extended bet of a couple of kinds of illness, including chest, ovarian, and prostate sickness. This is because dairy things contain synthetics, for instance, estrogen, which can propel sickness improvement. What's all the more, some dairy things, particularly those that are high in submerged fat, can add to disturbance and addition the bet of dangerous development improvement. At any rate, it's fundamental to observe that a couple of assessments have suggested that finishing low-fat dairy things may truly reduce the bet of explicit sorts of infection. To diminish your bet of infection, it's ideal to pick low-fat dairy things, limit your usage of high-fat dairy things, and settle on plant-based milk decisions like almond milk or soy milk. 12. Grilled vegetables. Grilled vegetables are overall seen as a decent food decision as they are high in enhancements and fiber and low in calories. At any rate, there are a couple of stresses over the potential threatening development causing effects of barbecuing.